Okay people, so we're moving on now to a few more advanced techniques using Batocera here and a couple of tables that would not initially work. So we're going to look at Theatre of Magic and Theatre of Houdini, which are both using the same ROM, and both which will give you a U22 error if you use the specific versions that I've got. So I'm going to show you how to fix those. So we click on our selection here and we're going to pick, doesn't matter which one, we're both just using the same ROM, which is the _14B ROM. So I'm going to click on Theatre of Houdini here just to show you what happens. If you look at the back glass, when this game kicks in a minute, you will see that it will give you a U22 error. There it's testing the ROM, as you can see, and then it says incorrect U22 for this game. Right, so that game isn't going to start. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you press, it's not going to start. So basically we're going to quit out of this and back again, and now we're going to press F1 to go into the file manager. While we're in the file manager here, I'm going to select ROMs. Sorry. And I'm going to pick the pinball. And Theatre of Houdini. Trying to find it amongst everything else. There it is. Right, so there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select the VPX file, which is this one. I'm going to copy that, and I copy it into the share, and I'm going to paste it there. Now I'm going to make this simpler by just calling this Theatre. You'll see why in a second. I'm going to press OK. Right, so Theatre now, the VPX file is there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to extract the script from that file. So I'm going to press the applications. I'm going to use the X term. I'm going to put in 4 of these. And then USR here. Bin. Pinball. Now you will note here on the last one that the VP is in capitals and the X also needs to be in capitals, underscore, and the GL needs to be in capitals because Batocera is running a Linux based system and it is case sensitive. So basically everything else there is lowercase, but the VP for pinball, the X and the GL are in capitals. And then we're putting a minus. Extract VBS, and then the file that we've just shortened to Theatre, I'm going to put theatre.vpx because it's a VPX file. Now I'm going to press enter, and as you can see that's extracting that script. Now I'm going to exit this. Now I'm going to go back into my share folder, and there you can see that I've got the VBS file there that has been extracted. Now what I need to do for this, I won't be able to edit this unless I rename it. So I'm going to rename this. I'm going to add on the end of there dot text. Okay. And then that will let me then look at that file. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to search. I'm going to find Tom U22_14, and I'm going to press enter. Now that's highlighted it down here. I don't know whether you can see that. So I'm going to pull it down so you can see the highlight there. Tom HB. So I'm going to rename this file now to Tom_13. So it uses the 13 ROM instead of the 14H. And then I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to quit. Now I'm going to move this file, cut it, go back into ROMs, back into vPinball, and Theatre of Houdini, if you see here. I'm going to paste that there. Now this won't be able to read that file now being a text file, so I'm going to have to now rename it again to a VBS. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this file here, I'm going to press rename. Now I'm not renaming this, I just want to, it's just an easier way of renaming the file that I've just done. So I'm just highlighting that, copy, cancel that, go into here, rename. Now this is the VBS text file that I've just done. I'm going to rename this the same as the ROM, same as the VPX file, sorry, and I'm going to call this VBS, and I'm going to press OK. Now this is the same game that I've just run, but now we've got an amended script for this game. So now I go back into that game, Theatre of Houdini, and I try and run this game. I'm going to close this window, back into Batocera. The Theatre of Houdini is here. I'm going to run Theatre of Houdini. And what should happen is this game now should actually boot the ROM and not have the error of the U22 on the back glass. This is the back glass. There it's testing. And there, as you can see now, the game is actually working. Now, if I was to enter now we go, we've got the game up and running. Now, this fix does actually also work for Theatre of Magic as well, if you're having problems with that one. So Theatre of Magic and Theatre of Houdini, there's the fix for it. Okay then guys, on to the next one.